In this recording, we're going to go over the multiple ways a golf course would be able to utilize RecDesk, especially during this COVID time period. So one of the first steps when you are building your course is to go into your Facilities tab and make sure you add your golf course as a facility. Now, some of our golf courses are doing online reservations, and what they're doing here is they're putting up their tee times. So if they're available all year round, they would put up a full. So this is where you would say what your tee times are. So if you do tee times every 15 minutes, you could go 6 a.m. to 6:15, so on and so forth. And keep building out your schedule until you get all of your tee times entered for when your members would be able to tee off. And remember, you can hit select all so you don't have to check off every day of the week. Now, a lot of my groups that are doing this whole online tee time bit, as you can see, you are limited to 15 time slots per online availability schedule. Now, the thing is, and big thing to keep in mind, is the fact that you can have multiple online availability schedules per facility. So if you wanted to break it down for, 6 to 9 a.m. for your tee times and then have 10 to noon, so on and so forth, you can put that in here. And then down here on the fees tab is where you're going to decide whether you're going to charge anything for golf at this moment or if you just want them to block off time. Most of my golf courses are not charging for the tee time piece. The reason being is that they charge per person participating in golf, plus if there's a cart included. So keep that in mind when you're doing this piece. If you just charge for the amount of time they're on the course, then you can enter a fee here. Make sure you set up the required lead time if you want them to say their tee times a few days in advance, and enable online reservations if that's something that you would like them to be able to do. For those of you who also have golf, many of you already do golf memberships, whether it's your high schoolers or your seniors, your families, your individuals, the two-person with cart. We all know that there's a whole bunch of membership options out there. And you can do that here within the memberships tab. We just recommend that when you add a new type that you come in here, and this is where you would say senior annual golf. And make sure you label them here, because that way you'll have your count of how many senior memberships you have versus your youth, versus your family, and versus your couple. And this is where you can come in, say the membership type is golf, how long that period is covered for. So if you only have golf from a certain date, maybe your golf course opens the 1st of April and it closes at the end of October, you can put those dates here and say the year that golf membership will be good for. Include enrollment period, description, and notes. Remember, checking off that include notes on receipt. They'll get an email receipt. Assign your general ledger. You can set minimums and maximums. Now, what happens with maximums on memberships is once the maximum is reached, no one will be able to enroll for it online. And you can do an age maximum here, or age minimum, age maximum. So if this is a senior membership and you say seniors are 64 and older, the system is going to calculate their age for you. Now, when it comes to definitive start and end dates, it's going to look for them to be that age by that beginning or by the day they go to sign up. And make sure down here you're putting in your fees. If it's a one-person membership, only includes up to one person, and then put your amount over here and select show fee on portal. Now I'm adding another step while I'm at this particular piece. This is where you can change this up and say that it includes up to 5 people if you do family membership. Or if you want to use what we call our punch pass, punch swipe feature. Some of you may have a situation where you have members who they play golf 5 to 10 times per year. They don't want a real membership. You could create punch passes where they preemptively pay to golf 5 times, and you can check them in when they get there, and it'll take a pass away every time they come to visit. Some places are doing that as well for single punches in order to have their members prepay for their golf fees. But please keep in mind that sometimes the point of sale system is better if you have additional fees like cart fees or rental fees for equipment. And once you get your membership built, you'll hit save. Some of you may utilize our programs piece, and our programs piece would be a good spot to create listings for. That would be something like golf camp. If you do golf camp for your high school kids so that they can learn how to golf or learn how to golf better, then you can list that as a program. And we're not going to get too deep into programs. Please keep in mind that there are other videos within our YouTube channel that you can click into and you can watch. You can also go to our support center. And within here, you'll be able to click in to whatever it is that you're building for the first time and read some awesome support links. Our point of sale system. The point of sale system, I'm going to show you what it looks like in action because that's really the best way to show this. So when you open your golf course register, this is going to feel a little different. So here are some options that I've already created. If you're just giving them golf balls, you can click on the golf balls, charge per member. You can charge per person here. This is also where you can list different fees if you had a cart fee or anything that you sell within the pro shop. All of those items can be sold within here. Now, please keep in mind, for those of you who want to utilize RecDesk and utilize our point of sale system for your pro shop, it is very important that you scan the barcode into your items as you make them or after you make them, because this system will run incredibly faster if you're scanning the items versus trying to scroll and click on it. Those are all the options you'll be able to utilize with RecDesk for your golf course.